Oh man, I was outside. I didn't even see some of this stuff. But you have ASPI. Now, I am not even sure why things are rising this much. I'm trying to figure these things out. Because SMR, New Scale, they're not rising today. But, ooh, they're going to host an event. Okay, wait. Oh, fucking shit, dude. GA160 supply. ASP Isotopes has entered an agreement to supply Isotopia with enriched gadolinium for producing terbium, a medical isotope used in targeted cancer radiotherapeutics. The 4-year supply will commence, 2026, so there's still time. Well, no, not really. And it's valued at $1 million per year. That people might not think that this is much, but this is a big deal. I think this is a big deal. ASPI, fucking yes, baby. Let's fucking go. Isotopia is collaborating with researchers to develop TB-161 base therapies for prostate cancer. And everybody, if it was, say, breast cancer, I would have said, but dudes love their fucking dicks. That's going to go good. And then you have, wait a minute, they're going to be a global specialized in development producer, radiopharmaceuticals. I don't think they have a ticker symbol. Maybe they do, but we'll see if they look like. Trading on American, they do indeed. Let's see. ISOU. God damn. Sweet baby. Right there. ISO Energy. This would not be them, is it? No. This doesn't always give you the right thing. Wait. NYS. INS. Wait. ISO Energy. Oh, it's probably a part of this company. International Isotopes. This could be an interesting company too. In Canada, well, no dividend. I don't know what these ones are. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Anyways, I want to streamline things. You have MBOT doing well today. That is excellent. Rocky Lab getting shit on. Archer, you could almost say Archer is down. But then again, no, I really have this. I am very biased on Archer. I just think the CEO, I think he does good stuff. And wait, they're saying on LinkedIn, Tara Wolf didn't have any news. Wait, let's see what Adam has to say. Adam Goldstein. Looking him up like he got me pregnant and left me at a 7-Eleven. We have Midnight's piloted. Wait, this was when they quietly tested it. Well, that was on June 2nd. I wouldn't call it very quiet. Pumpkinhead, Jimmy Fallon getting a blowjob in it. Hell of a milestone. Jeff is a total pro, proud of the entire Archer team. He's not posting anything really. Wait, their piloted flight test is here. That is a very big deal. But then, right on their tail is going to be Jovi. But they are already flying it in the United Arab Emirates. So that is a good one. A major milestone. Abdul Latif Jamil to explore sales of up to 200. I'm going to have to start liking Jovi more because I do like the Sheik, but this is Saudi Arabia. But I think that the United Arab Emirates, I think they have more money than Saudi Arabia because they had to pay more money to Trumperton, whereas the Saudis, they had to pay a couple billion less. So, but let's look at Joby because I think Joby, nice bet. Now, there are stocks in my mind that I'm going to wait for. Not yet. No, see, that's going to be the 7 ranges. I think it goes, see, that's where it typically looks like. See, it goes back down a little bit more, right? Except when we had our giant macro disaster. So why wouldn't there be another giant macro disaster? Like, anything could happen. What if Israel blew up the nuclear facilities? That would be insane. So I feel like some big geopolitical event, not necessarily having to do a dear leader, but just something. I feel like in the coming months, that could happen. There's always time to fucking get into something. Always time. You always have to remember that. I always have to remember that. I'm telling myself. And then odds, no news. These guys, I think Ukraine, when they did that drone attack, you don't even know what India news is saying. This is Pelkey. So dramatic with
Almost 1 year later, Russia has retaken all of Kursk. Meaning, Zelensky has lost his leverage there. So full marks for out-of-the-box thinking, also full marks for planning. But does it change the balance of power?
She's saying it could change.
I'm afraid it doesn't. Russia still controls 20% of Ukraine.
It was a big deal. She talks more about it, for sure. But the drone attack, big deal, big deal. And I don't know if that's why drones, because this one, Allen's, is a drone company. And you would also, RCAT is insane. Like, I don't even know. Oops, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Is this, oh, wait a minute. Did Trump, wait. Trump drone executive order. He said he was going to sign orders could end Chinese drone sales in the US. But these guys are getting parts from there. So, like, I don't really know how that would work when they're getting their parts from there. Well, that's why you would then have UMAC, which is also up. I don't know. Dude, what is going on? And then you have FNMA, freaking down. Oklo down. And then Drawdown. Wait. NB up. NG, that was the other one. And then that Buru one. I'm in too many things. See, here are things I don't want to be in all these rare earths. I should just do a rare earth ETF. But then, because like MP, that one has been doing well. HL is another. Just probably a mining ETF. I guess it's just a preference, really. But then the problem with the mining ETF is when to get into it. But this NG did something. We got some deal with the Barrick Gold one. I think this might be big. Nova Gold Resources is trading higher post RBC capital upgrade to outperform with price target after acquiring Barrick Mining's 50% interest in the Donlin Gold project. Did this just happen? Yes. Wait, Nova Gold and Paulson Advisors complete $1 billion acquisition of Barrick Mining's 50% interest in Donlin Gold. Well, I don't even know where this. Nova Gold increases ownership in Donlin Gold from 50 to 60. Oh, well, this is all a very convoluted fucking gold mine they have going, but I guess I wouldn't have fucking expected anything less from all these. Nova Gold Resources and Paulson Advisors are pleased to announce the successful closing of their previous disclosed acquisitions of Barrick Mining, 50% interest in the Donlin Gold project, establishing new ownership of Donlin Gold LLC to advance the Donlin Gold project in Alaska. I would just love to know who's in the Donlin Gold LLC. These shiesty motherfuckers. At closing, Nova Gold acquired an additional 10% in Donlin Gold LLC for $200 million, increasing its stake to 60%. When are they going to be doing the gold, though? That's what I would want to know if I was going to ask. All right, if I plug this into Grok, which is not always fucking accurate, but for the sake of time here, they're going to say that the recent $1 billion acquisition of Barrick Gold 50% completed and Paulson increased Nova ownership. Okay, the transaction finalized. But no specific timeline for production or revenue generation was provided. So, Donlin Gold Project, world's largest underdeveloped gold deposits with an estimated value of over $100 billion. However, moving from exploration to production requires significant further investment, regulatory approvals, and construction, which could take several years. Industry estimates for large-scale gold projects suggest time of 5 to 10 years, permit to production. So if we took away permit, then I don't know, depending on financing, environmental approvals, and market conditions. So they're unlikely to generate revenue until the Donlin project reaches production. I almost want to sell out of them then, because that's a lot. And these are all pretty fucking, volatile. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. They could go a little higher. No, I don't think so. I don't know. I'm going to think on that one. See, that's the other thing. You don't know what to do. And then my baby Rich Tech Robotics, fucking Arcturus. Fucking Arcturus is a bet. A goddamn bet. I swear it is. But my Tra bet looked good earlier. No, they're still, God, they had to shoot there. Dude, Tra, they're going to do something. They got and Arcturus is already selling. And Scotiabank gave Arcturus a $40 rating or some shit. I think these ones, May 13th, 45. This one's 66. See, I do listen to Publix though. Sometimes. And they're saying, all right, so the fact that they're going to be able to sell their vaccine in Europe, that means they're a revenue-making biotech. So, but, well, 2025 proprietary mRNA development vaccines projected revenue exceeding $500 million 5 years post-launch. The company is poised for substantial growth. That's a big deal, too, that they have the patent or whatever on it. So, but obviously, bears reducing revenue from 156 to 11. Okay, well, lower vaccine numbers in Japan. I'm betting on the fact that Kennedy took the Moderna money away from, let's see if Kennedy, Moderna. He took the bird flu. Wait, shit. That's for COVID, for the new COVID vaccine. Kennedy told us not to listen to him. Ooh, that's good about the baby oil thing. Wait. Has named himself the official arbiter of science. Perfect. If he likes Arcturus. Because Moderna bird flu funding. That's what he took. Canceling Moderna's could be his most reckless act. Reckless smeckless. I feel like he's going to give it to Arcturus. Because he has met with them. And he has given them a fast track designation as of April 10th. And with biotechs, it takes months for them to make fucking moves. They are very slow motion stocks. So, patience is key with a biotech. Then you have Silo, and they're popping on no news. And I've been really pissed at myself for going into Silo instead of Etia. Wait, because I don't see any news on Silo. Well, they have such a stupid ticker that dumb shit comes up when I'm not looking for it. So I don't know what they're doing. They don't have any news really. Well, their news was a month ago. So like I said, with biotechs, when they're developing and whatnot, the landscape for PTSD, fibromyalgia, ooh, I wonder if they're just simply popping Kennedy psychedelics. I don't know how to spell that. God bless America. Prescription weed will cut prescription drug and increase weed and psychedelic access. Is that a bad thing? I don't know. But that could be why Silo is rising. I don't see anything. If anyone knows anything about Silo. Aetia, they're going up 6%. What would be other ones? Compass? Compass isn't really doing anything. And then you would have that GH. They're not really doing anything. This one's a good player too, probably. If Kennedy wants to do... Look, that's what biotechs do when they get news. Always fucking remember that. I should try to remember that with MBOT, but I'm so goddamn stupid. I know I fucking won't. I know I won't remember it. I know I won't. I'll tell myself that MBOT's gonna, like, immediately start making sales. I know. And then I'm gonna be so goddamn pissed at myself. When the time comes and MBOT gets approved, I'm gonna reevaluate how much I sell. Because this is what happened with Humacyte and then just fucking a horror show. But now times are different and they have new data, more data for something else because their ATEV veins do other things besides just like trauma. Now it's for trauma care, right? But ATEV, Humacyte. Now they're going to do stuff for the kidney, whatchamacallit, like kidney dialysis stuff where you have, it can make like the port infected is one of the things. And so this would be their pivotal high-risk dialysis. So these bioengineered human vessels and whatnot, they are being used, access for high-risk patients at end-stage renal. And now that on Friday, they're going to have this presentation. So this is a different use for their ATEV. Right now it's in trauma, like soldiers or like war things, or getting shot at the grocery store. I forget what they're calling it. But then, so this is phase 3. So that means that's the last phase. And then approval. But approval can take fucking forever, like it did. But now we have Marty McParty in the FDA. And Marty McParty just put out something. Wait a minute. All right, so Marty, he has launched an agency-wide AI optimization, optimized performance for the American people. And it's called ELSA, a generative artificial intelligence tool designed to help employees from scientific reviewers to investigators work more efficiently. This innovative tool modernizes agency functions and leverages AI capabilities to better serve the American people. My God, people are going to be so dependent on AI. It's going to be crazy. I mean, maybe not. I mean, it's good. I guess it's good. It saves time. And I don't know why RXRX isn't rising, but it could definitely be good for Humacyte. This AI helping the workers, make the workers more efficient. And then RXRX, they can't just... So if the FDA is using this, RXRX is a company that uses AI to find like pharmaceutical compounds or like the ingredients, you could say. So they have their operating system, maps trillions of biological and chemical relationships, delivering vast datasets and AI-driven insights to accelerate the drug discovery process. That, and then Jim Cramer said something about them. These would be their therapies. Wait, because they merged with this Extensia, that would have been in November. So they've basically taken on these things. Everybody's always talking about that's neurofibromatosis. I don't know about that. But then Jim Cramer, he had mixed sentiments. He referenced called recurrent linked to NVIDIA. That's the big one. Endorsed